Greetings. I'm Deacon Mark Creech of the Diocese of Crookston, and welcome to another edition of Praying with the Family. When it comes to family prayer, the two questions I am most often asked are the when and the what. The questions often go something like this. I don't know when we will find time to pray together. Life is so crazy, we barely have enough time to sit down together for a meal. So that gives you a flavor of the when. The what question is even more basic. I have no idea what we would pray. So allow me to take those two questions in reverse order. The answer to the what question does not have to be very complicated. First and foremost, are you going to Sunday Mass as a family? While the focus of this video is praying with your children in the home, I want to stress that Sunday Mass as a family is so important. And with all the things that can get in the way of this, I urge you to make Family Sunday Mass a priority. I know that as your children are getting older, they may be drawn to work or sports or activities or Mass with their friends even. But Sunday family prayer in the Mass should be the goal. Now, what about praying in your home? If you have watched any of the previous videos in this series, you know that I advocate that you start simple. If your family is not praying a meal prayer, start with that. If your children have grown beyond the bedtime prayer stage, you as their parent can still approach them as they head off to bed and say, God bless you. For that matter, as your children or you head out the door during the day, say, God bless you. This brief yet powerful prayer is a wonderful way to say goodbye or good night to a member of your family. Now, how about considering adding some other forms of basic prayers? You can pray the prayer that was introduced at the end of the previous session, or you could pray the Lord's Prayer, the Hail Mary, the Glory Be. In the next video, I will address some longer forms of family prayer. But if you are just now starting out as a family prayer, trying to develop a family prayer tradition, keep it simple. I knew a family that attempted to start family prayer time, and they set it up to run about 15 minutes. Well, things interrupted it, and they got discouraged, and they ended up giving up. Start small and see where you go from there. So for the purposes of this video, what you should pray should be one brief prayer. Either the ones I mentioned or the ones that are linked below this video. Now, how about when to pray? There's no way for me to state one precise time when every family should take time to pray because every family schedule is unique. But think about times when everyone is typically together, in the morning, during meals, or at night. Perhaps after the evening meal, the family could end with a brief prayer. Of course, I hope you're saying grace before the meal. Here's another idea. Before you say the prayer after the meal, ask everyone what they are thankful to God for on this day. Or ask them to offer an intention that the entire family can pray. By this, I'm referring to what we do in Mass every Sunday. For the poor, let us pray to the Lord. And then everyone would say, Lord, hear our prayer. You could even follow up this list of blessings and intentions then with the Lord's Prayer or the Hail Mary. Perhaps you want to find a time before the youngest goes to bed to gather the family for prayer, even if that youngest child is in high school. And of course, what about when your children have left the home? Parents, you can still pray for your adult children and for your grandchildren. And then perhaps include them via Skype, via phone, or you could always send them a text afterwards saying, you were just in my prayers. Take the next step and start to say a short prayer or two with everyone in your home. As I said, next session, I'll present some ideas on how you can bring in longer forms of prayer into family life. But that's it for now. So God bless you. And remember, keep praying with the family.